Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hot, hot.
They'll run with the rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
That's complete to Metcalf. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
Picked off by the former Eagle, Isaiah Rodgers. Score! A pick 6 for the touchdown. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead.
Steelers nothing. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get down to Jalen Warren. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Okay, break.
They'll look to throw again. Catch made. That's Pittman.
The pass. Complete to Michael Pittman. A gain of 9 brings up second down at the Vikings 17-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Ashton Doolin now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Now, Murray on the bootleg. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 11. Big 17-yard line.
Murray now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Moving to his right. And that is incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it's going to lead to fourth down. On fourth down, it's Will Reichert time for this Viking field goal. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
First and 10 at the 26-yard
He'll look to throw here on first down. That is the Pro Bowl corner, Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the best. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
Brings up second and 9 at the 40.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's a Steeler first down. They'll look to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Reichert now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Vikings move out in front by the score of 17-3.
Steelers 3.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
And they will finally run him down. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
The Steelers.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
22 more yards.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Steelers 10.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Price now to return it. Across the 20 will mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Murray. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Forced out wide. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Rolling right. Now he takes off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Now it's second and 1. From the gun, it's Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
It's going to be third. They need 1. On the ground is Mason. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They go play action for Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is hot. What a throw! Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his second touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out to a 24-10 lead.
Steelers 10.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Doolin. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Loss of 16 yards. It's second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Murray on third and long. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Okay, ready?
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 7, Hawk 7. Hey,
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Back to the air once more on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. Down the sideline. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, one after catch.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll run. This is Mason. And he broke through the initial contact. Winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Keanu Benton there for the stop.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They're going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First down and goal to go.
Johnson. Touchdown. Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Doolin. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
When you get a big return like that, the offense takes the field with a lot more energy. They can see the end zone. They know they've got a short field. It brings a boost to the entire sideline when the special teams can have an impact play like we just saw there.
Has some room inside the 30. Waterani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23.
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Minnesota. Now a handoff, running right. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out to his right, and he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. T.J. Watt, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Steelers
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. For the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Vikings Vikings are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Murray. Now screen set up for Mason. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now an option here, left side. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Working out of the gun, Murray. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Ivan Pace on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3. Back to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
26 yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
70 Lions.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
There's a short one, caught by Fryermuth. To the pylon, he's pinned. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Steelers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Vikings 27. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Price now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This is first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Moving outside the pocket, and that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. T.J. Watt, he gets in to record his third sack of the afternoon. Here's second down. They'll drop to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. It's Valdez Scantling. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
47 yards.
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 47 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are right back in this one.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 8.
They'll look to throw. We'll swing this out to Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
Ready, ready.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught by Washington. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. They'll come up here, first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll run. This is Jalen Waller. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Now a final chance to stop it here. Timeout coming with 10 seconds remaining in the game. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
Okay, break. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, and that is